This is the final call for passengers on flight DB473 to Bucharest. Will any remaining passengers for this flight go at once to gate 47 where the flight is now closing? Bing bong! Flight GK279 to Ankara is now ready for boarding through gate 51.
Helsinki. Was that Helsinki? Did they just say Helsinki?
No, not Helsinki. Somewhere else.
It wasn't your flight? It wasn't Birmingham?
No, it wasn't Birmingham. It was Amsterdam or Malaga or something.
Bing bong! We regret to announce the further delay to delayed flight KL319 to Dubai. Will all passengers for this flight please listen for further announcements?
I can't bear this. I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, darling.
You're going back to Birmingham, and I'm going back to Helsinki, and we're never going to see each other again.
We'll think of each other. We'll go on thinking of each other.
But we'll never be able to talk to each other. Never, ever again.
All the things I want to say to you.
And at any moment, they could be calling our flights.
Our last chance to talk. Forever.
Bing bong! Passengers are reminded that smoking is not permitted in any part of the airport buildings.
We've another moment to talk. Listen, darling, before they do call, I want you to know that for me, these last few days, they weren't just...
Bing bong!
Just listen.
Flight TT222 to Timbuktu is now ready for boarding through gate 8.
Sorry, I thought it might have been our flights.
No, I was just saying that for me, these last few days, they haven't just
Bing bong!
been, passing.
For security reasons, please ensure that luggage and other personal items are not left unattended at any time. Unattended items may be removed and destroyed.
Oh, darling, you remember when we stood out looking over the lake in the moonlight that night, and you said...
Bing bong!
And I said?
As a courtesy to other passengers, please ensure that your voice is kept down at all times when making personal conversation.
By the lake, in the moonlight, go on forever, and you said...
Bing bong! Passengers are reminded that weeping is not permitted in any part of the airport buildings, and laughing is permitted only in the designated laughing areas.
And I said. What did I say?
It doesn't matter. Oh, darling.
Darling, if only we could spend the rest of our lives together.
But I know you have
Bing
to...
bong! Passengers are reminded that no talking is permitted while this announcement is being made.
And you understand.
Bing bong!
I know that.
This is a security announcement. Please ensure that you are aware of this fact.
You do understand that, don't you, darling?
Yes. You mean you'll love me?
No. No.
You don't love me.
Yes, but what I said
Bing bong!
was... What I said...
This is the final call for passengers on flight JK453 to Helsinki.
I do understand, darling.
Will all remaining passengers for this flight go at once to gate 73 where the flight is now closing?
I know.
They still haven't called our flights, unless they have, and we didn't hear it.
Did I tell you
Bing bong!
how I love it
This is the final call for passengers on flight TR399 for Birmingham. Will all remaining passengers for this flight go at once to gate 41?
Tell me what?
Did I tell you?
Bing bong! This
Did I tell you?
is the final call for passengers on flight TR399 for Birmingham.
Tell me what?
Tell you.
Will all remaining passengers for this flight go at once to gate 41 where the flight is now closing?
You mean by the lake?
By the lake.
By the lake. Tell me. Did you?
Yes. Or ever?
Ever.
Ever tell you
No. Tell me what?
how I love it when
Bing bong!
you make
Please
that.
be aware that no announcements have been made for nearly 15 seconds.
I'm sorry. I can't bear this. I'm going to say...
Bing bong!
Goodbye.
Please listen carefully for further announcement as no further announcements will be made.
You understand?
Goodbye. Just goodbye.
Say it. Going to say it now. Because I can't bear trying to share this conversation...
Bing bong!
With a loudspeaker.
Please be aware that passengers who insist on talking to each other instead of listening to these announcements do so at their own risk.
Wait. Listen.
Bing bong!
Listen.
Because what do you think it's like for me doing this? Do you think I like talking to myself?
Me. Is that me?
Yes. Yes, you.
Oh, no.
No?
Helsinki.
Helsinki.
You said they said Helsinki.
No. No. Listen. Call your husband. Tell him.
Bing bong!
Tell him that we're going to...
Can you hear what I'm saying? What do you think it's like for me, being left out in the cold while you two conduct your little squalid affair under my nose?
That wasn't burning.
No. Yes. No, don't leave me.
You mean...
I mean, use your imagination.
You will.
Don't you think I feel lonely and jealous? Don't you think I'd like to find another loudspeaker to have a little secret conversations with?
Yes.
Yes?
Forever.
You do understand what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying, darling, and you
Bing
understand
bong!
that I love.
Don't you think the two of us would have been on the first flight going anywhere out of here together?
I will.
You will.
Of course I will.
Spend the rest of your life with me.
Then what? No, think of you.
Wait. Hold on. We've got a bit of a crossed wire here. Are we or aren't
Bing
we?
bong!
Wait. This is very important.
I'm not getting through to you, am I? Alright, if that's how you want it to be.
Now, quick, before it starts again. Are we or aren't
Bing
we
bong!
going to-
Are we or aren't we?
Wait.
This is a final call for passengers Porton on flight GBH4098 to Helsinki.
Never going to see each other again?
Going to spend the rest of our lives together.
Also for passenger
What?
Cuthberton on flight RIP4713 to Birmingham.
What?
Will passengers Porton and Cuthberton please go to their gates immediately?
Spend the rest of our lives together?
And when passengers Porton and Cuthbertson do finally stop talking to each other and listen to what I'm saying, they're going to get the shock of their lives, our passenger Porton and Cuthberton, because their flights will have gone.
What did he just say?
Oh, so now you're listening. Too late, my loves. I'm not going to repeat it. You'll have to stay behind after everyone else is gone and go through the whole agonizing process again with the next flight.